Just one point on these Democrats, all of whom predicted everything was going to be terrible and we were all going to be bankrupt and so on. This is one of the reasons why they have the lowest approval rating ever, right? You saw this, the Wall Street Journal just came out with a poll, and it's just absolutely terrible. It's got literally their lowest rating in 35 years. That 63% of voters hold an unfavorable view of the Democratic Party, the highest share since journal polls dating back to 1990. 63%. A mere 8% of voters view the Democrats, quote, very favorably. 19% view the Republican Party very favorably, and 54% of voters see the GOP unfavorably. So that they're not doing great either, but the Democrats are far, far worse. Nearly 2/3 of the country disapprove of that party. And so now as a result, they're planning on holding town hall meetings across the country to make the case against Trump's agenda and his, quote, norm-breaking governing style, Victor. That's the problem, see, the norms.
Well, the Quinnipiac was a liberal poll. They came out and said only 16% have a positive view of the Democratic Congress. And then the question is, why is that? They never say why is that? And then if you look at their signature issues, the border, defund the police, open borders, de facto amnesty, what we saw in Afghanistan, all of the economy, the 9% hyperinflation, and then of course the DEI stuff gets people really angry, and then the trans stuff and biological men and women's sport. There's not one issue that they can say we're 55-45 on. And then you say, well, maybe they've got a charismatic Obama that can, persuade Americans to adopt things they otherwise are afraid of or don't like. There's none. All you have is Hakeem Jeffries with a baseball bat, or Schumer screaming and yelling each week, or those weird videos where they do kickboxing or they start swearing at people. It's just incoherent. Or Jasmine Crockett's weekly, raging. There's nobody. You mentioned Rahm Emanuel. He is about the only person who may or may not run for president that seems to think, you know what? I went back and looked at the 1992-96 Clinton platform, which got Clinton elected twice with the help of Ross Perot. And that's what I want to go back to. That's the only way they can save themselves. And yet nobody's thinking like that. Maybe he is because he was part of the Clinton shift to the middle. But I don't think they can go to the middle because no one, I think their problem is they know they have to do that in the general election, but they know that anybody who said that would never be nominated.
That's Rahm's biggest problem, is getting past the primary with his own party. Since Trump was sworn in, his administration has made enormous progress at a breakneck pace. But while they're moving mountains for the good of the nation, they cannot fix your personal savings. You're going to be the one who has to do that. One of the best ways to look after your savings is through diversification, particularly with gold. From Birch Gold Group. In the past 12 months, the value of gold has increased by 40%. That's amazing. Central banks continue to bolster demand for gold by buying in record quantities. Birch Gold makes owning physical gold extremely easy. Convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold, or buy some to store in your home safe. Just text MK to the number 989898, and Birch Gold will send you a free info kit on gold. There's no obligation, just useful information. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, take control of your savings today. Text the letters MK to 989898. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.